So I totally did this video a couple of days ago and then I accidentally erased the whole thing off of my memory card. So I wanted to show you guys the new Milani Brow and Eye Highlighters. There are 3 different ones, so I wanted to show you guys them because I absolutely love them. Before I got these, I was using the Pixi Brighten and Lighten brow pencil. It's pink based and one side is matte and one side is pearly. So I would use the matte side under my eyebrows and then I would use the pearly part for my inner corners and like right under my eyes. So I'm going to kind of compare and contrast so you guys can see the difference. The Milani ones are definitely creamier. Okay, I totally threw away the packaging too because I thought I was done with this. Okay, but 2 of them are like brow and eye highlighters and then one of them actually has a color for your eyebrows. So I'm going to show you guys these 2 first. One of them is pink based and one of them is yellow based. And I think it's really great that there's 2 of them because some people are more warm toned, some people are more pink toned. And even if you are more olive, like I'm more olive, I really like the pink because it just really brightens up your face. And the yellow is good because some people want that more like warm glow. It's kind of like wearing silver or gold jewelry. Some works better with different skin tones and some is really just personal preference. So I'm going to compare and contrast the Pixi one and the Milani one just because they are so similar in color. So I'll show you guys the matte side first, and I use the matte side under my eyebrow, and I know a lot of people use concealer under their eyebrow, so it kind of does the same thing because the Milani one is so creamy that you do have to blend it out, but it does neutralize your eyelid very, very nicely, so you could use it also as an eyeshadow base. So I'm going to show you guys the Milani one on one side and the Pixi one on the other. So as you can see, the Milani one is a little bit lighter and that's the Pixi one there. It has a little bit more of a pink tint, but they both are very similar in that they are both matte and they're very creamy. I'm going to show you guys the pearly side while my hand is up there. This is the Milani one, super creamy as well. And then here is the Pixi one. So I don't know if you can see the difference. This one's the Pixi one, this one's the Milani. The Pixi one is definitely more pearly. So those are very, very similar. I have to say that even though the Pixi one's a little bit more pearly, I kind of like the Milani highlight one better because it's not so pearly shimmery. I noticed with the Pixi one that it looks good in real life, but when I take pictures, it almost looks too white, if that makes any sense. Whereas the Milani one just gives a really nice, open, bright-eyed look. Like I have the Milani one on right now and you can't really tell. It just kind of opens up your eyes a little bit. The yellow-based one I'll put right above so you can see those. And these, again, they're so creamy. They go on. And I keep smudging them on the cap because they're so creamy. Now here is the yellow-based one. Quite light up top, and then the bottom one. I really, really like the shimmery color on the yellow. It's just so warm. It's almost kind of like a candlelight glow. Now the last one has a vanilla under eyebrow color. Let's see if I can get some on there. And again, this is almost like, it's basically like concealer because it's so creamy. And then the other side is a taupe color to actually draw your eyebrows with. Now, I don't know if I personally would draw my eyebrows with this because it's a little bit too creamy and I don't really want to look like the A&W bear. But for those of you who have thicker eyebrows and you actually have hair that it can stick onto, I could see the cream working really well, but because I have such little hair, it would go directly onto my skin and I think it would be a little bit too creamy, and also it would just kind of smudge off. So if you have hair, the taupe side might work better. The highlight side of it, definitely like a concealer for under your eyebrows, which I really like because it just makes your eyebrows look so much more crisp and well drawn. Now 2 other things that they came out with is the Brow Shaping Clear Gel, and it says Clear Brow Gel to Groom, Shape, and Tame, and it's basically like a mascara wand. And then they also came out with a Brow Shaping Clear Wax in pen form as well. And again, this wax would work better with someone with thicker brows. I just don't have enough hair to wax. But what's really great, it says medium to strong hold. And I do know people with really, really thick unruly eyebrows where the hairs kind of don't all go the same direction. So this looks like it'll be really good for those people who have really thick kind of coarse eyebrow hairs. So anyways, I am totally loving the creaminess of these. I like the wear on them. I've been using this one for the last, I want to say like 2 weeks, and I really like the color, the consistency, and I really like the highlight colors too because they're not too shimmery. So anyways, look out for these. I know that there's a lot of companies that have these kind of push-up eyebrow pens for the under eye, but all the ones that I saw before were more higher end. So I'm really glad that they came out with these because then there's kind of an option for drugstore and not as expensive. And I personally think that the quality is just as good as the more expensive ones. So anyways, I hope that was helpful, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.